In a distant kingdom of Africa, a warrior named Amina was renowned for her bravery and wisdom. She protected her village from external dangers with her shining sword and indomitable spirit. One day, a giant serpent threatened their peace, and Amina gathered the villagers to devise a bold plan. With courage and determination, she confronted the beast in an epic battle, showcasing the strength of unity and faith. After the victory, the villagers celebrated Amina as a heroine, and her story passed down through generations, inspiring others to defend what they held dear. As the village rejoiced, Amina became a symbol of hope and resilience. Families gathered around bonfires, sharing laughter and stories late into the night. Each dawn brought new generations eager to hear tales of her bravery, as children played heroes in their own adventures. Under the ancient baobab tree, elders recounted Amina's legendary battles, ensuring that her spirit and lessons of courage were never forgotten. With each passing year, Amina's legend grew, inspiring a deep sense of unity among the villagers. She often stood atop a hill, gazing at her home, a guardian forever vigilant. One day, the community planted a sapling in her honor, their hands working together to nurture the young tree, a beautiful representation of their collective promise to uphold her values of bravery and protection for generations to come. Amina dedicated her time to training the next generation, passing on her skills and wisdom in swordsmanship to eager young villagers. Beneath the warm sun, she instilled confidence and determination in their hearts, showing them the importance of strength and courage. Among them was a young girl who clutched Amina's sword, her face beaming with resolve, inspired by the tales of bravery that shaped her dreams of becoming a warrior. As night fell, Amina gathered the young villagers around a crackling fire, sharing tales of her past battles and the values of bravery and honor. Their eyes sparkled with excitement as they listened intently, absorbing the lessons that would guide them. The village soon celebrated a grand festival, adorned with colorful decorations, where Amina led everyone in a ceremonial dance, reinforcing their bond and celebrating their rich heritage. One evening, as the sun set in vibrant hues, Amina stood at the edge of the village, contemplating the challenges that still lay ahead. Her heart was resolute, knowing her role was not just as a protector, but as a guide for her people. The villagers gathered around her, their faces filled with determination, holding their spears and shields, ready to embark on a journey that would test their bravery and strengthen their unity against any threats that might arise. Amina guided her group through a dense forest, sunlight streaming through the leaves, creating a magical ambience that fueled their sense of adventure. As they reached a clearing, the villagers quickly set up a campfire, and Amina took the lead, sharing crucial insights on safety and strategy for their journey ahead. Her confident demeanor inspired trust and respect, solidifying her role as their unwavering leader. As night enveloped the forest, Amina sat by the warmth of the campfire, sharing a modest meal with the villagers, their laughter echoing in the stillness. The flickering flames cast a warm glow on their faces, each story of courage further binding them together. Yet, in the shadows, the outlines of wild animals hinted at the dangers that lurked nearby, reminding Amina to remain ever watchful and prepared for whatever challenges awaited them. Suddenly, Amina's instincts kicked in. She stood alert by the campfire, her sword drawn and ready as she sensed movement in the underbrush. The villagers watched with a mix of apprehension and trust, knowing their leader would protect them at all costs. Shadows gathered in the darkness, revealing a pair of glowing eyes, a foreboding presence stalking through the trees, signaling the impending danger that threatened their mission. With unwavering courage, Amina charged forward into the darkness, her sword raised high, ready to confront the lurking creature. The fierce determination in her eyes inspired the villagers, who rallied behind her, weapons firm and poised for battle. Together, they formed a united front, their resolve illuminated by the flickering campfire, prepared to defend their journey and stand against the emerging threat. The confrontation began, Amina fiercely battling the shadowy creature, her sword clashing against its tough scales, each blow echoing through the night. The villagers, filled with newfound courage, fearlessly engaged the beast alongside her, working together to distract it while Amina delivered powerful strikes. Their united efforts magnified their strength, a testament to their unwavering bond in the face of danger. In a climactic moment, Amina delivered a decisive blow to the creature, her fierce expression full of triumph as light burst forth from the impact, illuminating the night sky around them. Cheers erupted from the villagers behind her, their faces glowing with excitement and relief, united in celebration of their hard-fought victory over the formidable foe. Together, they had defended their journey, proving that courage and unity could overcome even the darkest of threats. Under the serene moonlight, Amina stood proudly with the villagers, their faces lit with joy as they celebrated their hard-won victory, laughter filling the air and camaraderie binding them together. Later, gathered around the campfire once more, they shared stories and dreams for the future, Amina at the center, her presence radiating warmth and strength. In that moment, they knew that together they could face any challenge that lay ahead. The next morning, Amina led the villagers on their journey home through the forest, the sun breaking through the treetops, symbolizing hope and new beginnings. Filled with determination and joy, the villagers walked together, vibrant flowers blooming along their path, a beautiful reminder of the strength they had found within themselves during their adventure. Each step forward echoed their newfound unity and the promise of future challenges they would face together. As they entered the village, Amina and the villagers were greeted with open arms by joyful families, children running to embrace them in a heartfelt welcome back. The village was alive with celebration. Banners waved in the gentle breeze. Music and dance filled the air as Amina and her companions were honored for their bravery and leadership. This moment marked not just a return, but the beginning of a legacy that would inspire generations to come. On a makeshift stage, Amina stood before the villagers, addressing them with passion and pride, her sword held high as she recounted their thrilling adventure and the invaluable lessons learned along the way. The villagers listened intently, faces filled with admiration and respect for their leader, some even raising their own swords in solidarity, symbolizing their commitment to protect their home and uphold the values of bravery and unity that Amina had instilled in them. After her speech, Amina stepped down from the stage, surrounded by enthusiastic villagers eager to share their own stories and experiences from the journey, excitement radiating in every word. As twilight settled, Amina found a quiet moment with a young girl, teaching her the basics of swordsmanship under the twinkling stars, pride shining in both their eyes. It was a beautiful reminder that the spirit of courage and unity would continue to live on through the next generation. As they practiced sword techniques, laughter echoed between Amina and the young girl, their bond deepening with every shared moment of learning. At dawn, Amina stood on a hill overlooking her village, her silhouette bold against the rising sun, symbolizing a bright future and the new adventures that awaited them all. With courage in their hearts and unity as their guide, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Amina gathered the villagers in a circle, her sword resting by her side, speaking passionately about the significance of community and the need for preparedness for what lies ahead. The villagers nodded in agreement, faces lit with determination and excitement as they envisioned new training sessions and the adventures that awaited them together. In that moment, they understood that their strength came not only from bravery, but also from their unwavering bond as a community. In a sunlit clearing, Amina and the villagers practiced together, demonstrating various sword techniques and strategies, the spirit of camaraderie filling the air with laughter and encouragement. The scene then shifted to a vibrant gathering filled with a feast, where stories flowed as freely as the food, celebrating not just their experiences, but the unity they had forged through every challenge. Together, they embraced each moment, knowing that their journey was just beginning. At the center of the feast, Amina raised her cup high in a toast, and the villagers erupted in cheers, embodying the spirit of togetherness that had brought them all this far. As the evening progressed, they danced under the stars, with Amina leading the villagers in joyous movements, their faces beaming with happiness and a profound sense of belonging. This festive night marked not just a celebration of victory, but the dawn of new adventures and a strengthened community. As the festivities wound down, Amina sat by a warm fire, reflecting on her journey, her expression a blend of contentment and determination as she contemplated the road ahead. At dawn, the village came alive once more, with villagers starting their daily chores, the atmosphere buzzing with a renewed sense of purpose. They carried forward Amina's lessons, embodying the spirit of courage and unity in everything they did, ready to shape their future together. Amina gathered a group of young villagers, teaching them about the importance of teamwork as they practiced in small groups under her attentive guidance, expressions of determination and excitement lighting their faces. The scene then shifted to Amina sparring playfully with the young girl, both of them smiling as they engaged in friendly competition, illustrating not only their bond, but also the joy found in learning and growing together as a community. Amina stood proudly in front of a mural created by the villagers, vividly depicting their adventures and victories, her heart swelling with pride as she admired their creativity and dedication. Villagers gathered around the mural, pointing and reminiscing about the various moments captured in the artwork, their faces glowing with joy and nostalgia. This vibrant reminder of their journey together strengthened their bond, celebrating not only past triumphs, but also the dreams they had for the future. Under the shade of the ancient baobab tree, Amina led a storytelling session, surrounded by children whose eyes widened with wonder as she shared tales of bravery and wisdom. The villagers joined in the creativity, participating in various crafts, making masks and decorations inspired by Amina's stories, the air alive with laughter and artistic expression. Together, they celebrated their heritage, weaving together past adventures with the vibrant spirit of their community. Amina watched with a smile as children playfully reenacted scenes from her stories, their laughter ringing out and filling the air with joy as they embraced the characters and adventures she had described. Later that evening, the villagers gathered around a bonfire, sharing more stories and reflecting on their growth as individuals and as a unified community. In those moments, they recognized how far they had come and the bonds forged through shared experiences, each story strengthening their collective spirit. Amina stood up, ready to share a special story of self-discovery, her expression sincere as the villagers listened attentively, captivated by her every word. As she spoke, the villagers exchanged meaningful glances, nodding in agreement, their faces filled with admiration for Amina's journey and the valuable lessons she imparted. Each shared experience deepened their connection, reminding them that their individual journeys were intertwined within the fabric of their community. With a gesture toward the night sky, Amina encouraged the villagers to dream big and envision their futures, the stars twinkling brightly above them as symbols of hope and possibility. Following her inspiration, the villagers formed small groups, animatedly discussing their dreams and ambitions, their faces illuminated with enthusiasm and determination. This night marked the beginning of new aspirations, fostering a spirit of collaboration that would continue to thrive within the community. As dawn broke, Amina walked through the village, greeting villagers as they went about their tasks, her presence instilling a sense of calm and purpose in every interaction. In the community garden, Amina and several villagers were seen planting seeds together, smiles brightening their faces as they worked side by side to cultivate their land. This labor not only nourished their crops, but also strengthened their bond, symbolizing their collective commitment to growth and sustainability. Amina shared the bountiful harvest with the villagers, baskets overflowing with fresh produce, her face beaming with pride as everyone gathered around to celebrate their hard work. The scene shifted to the villagers preparing a communal feast, chopping vegetables and cooking together, laughter and joy resonating in the air as they worked in harmony. This gathering highlighted not only their shared success, but also the importance of community spirit that bound them closer together. At the head of a long table filled with delicious dishes, Amina raised her cup in a toast, honoring the villagers' hard work and the unity that brought them together, a proud smile lighting her face. As they gathered around the table, the villagers' faces radiated happiness, enjoying the meal together while sharing stories and laughter under the warm glow of lanterns. This celebration was a testament to their collective effort and the deep bonds forged through both challenges and triumphs. Laughter echoed as Amina joined the villagers in a lively game, their faces bright with joy and playful competition, perfectly embodying the spirit of community. Later that evening, Amina sat with the elders of the village, engaged in deep discussion about plans for the future, her expression a blend of respect and eagerness to learn. This exchange illustrated the importance of wisdom and tradition in shaping their collective path forward. Amina sketched ideas for a new community project on a large piece of fabric, surrounded by eager villagers who enthusiastically shared their thoughts and suggestions. The scene then shifted to Amina leading a workshop, where she taught villagers how to create crafts from natural materials, their hands busy with creativity and collaboration. This spirit of innovation and teamwork emphasized the importance of working together to enrich their community through shared talents and resources. And Amina watched with pride as the villagers showcased their finished crafts, their faces glowing with accomplishment after a successful workshop. As she walked through the village, she admired the colorful decorations adorning their homes and communal spaces, each piece reflecting the creativity and hard work of her people. This vibrant atmosphere symbolized not only their artistic spirit, but also the unity and joy that blossomed throughout the community. Amina hosted a gathering under the stars, inviting villagers to share their dreams and aspirations, her face radiating warmth and encouragement as she listened intently. As each villager took their turn to speak, their expressions reflected hope and determination, expressing their visions for the future. This open exchange fostered a sense of belonging and belief that together they could turn their dreams into reality. With a large piece of parchment spread before her, Amina stood alongside a group of villagers, mapping out plans for new projects, their faces glowing with excitement and a shared sense of purpose. The scene then shifted to the villagers working together, gathering materials for their initiatives, smiles exchanged as they supported one another in their efforts. This teamwork not only fueled their ambitions, but also strengthened the bonds of friendship and community between them. Amina led a group of villagers in a training session, demonstrating new skills with infectious enthusiasm, their faces reflecting focus and determination as they absorbed her teachings. The scene captured villagers practicing alongside each other, offering encouragement and support as they applied what they had learned, embodying a spirit of cooperation and camaraderie. This environment of mutual growth highlighted the power of teamwork in achieving their shared goals. Amina stood proudly as the villagers successfully completed their project, their faces shining with joy and accomplishment, having witnessed the fruits of their hard work. The scene then shifted to a vibrant ceremony, where the villagers came together to celebrate their achievements, dancing and singing in a beautiful display of unity and happiness. This moment was a reflection of their journey, a testament to what could be accomplished when they worked together as one. Standing before the gathered crowd, Amina gave a heartfelt speech, her eyes sparkling with emotion as she expressed deep gratitude for the villagers' unwavering dedication and teamwork. The villagers responded with enthusiastic cheers and applause, their faces radiating pride and appreciation for their community and one another. This moment solidified their bond further, celebrating not just their accomplishments, but the shared spirit that made them stronger together. Amina stood among the villagers, releasing lanterns into the night sky, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of the flames, each lantern symbolizing their hopes and dreams for the future. As the lanterns floated upward, the scene transformed into a breathtaking spectacle against the dark backdrop of the starlit sky. This beautiful tradition not only marked their aspirations, but also reflected the unity and shared vision of the community, shining bright for all to see. Kneeling by a small stream, Amina gently dipped her hands in the water, teaching children about the importance of nature and conservation, their eyes wide with curiosity and wonder. The scene then captured the villagers working alongside Amina, planting trees along the stream, each person contributing to efforts that restored their environment, smiles brightening their faces as they nurtured the earth. This dedication to preserving their natural surroundings highlighted their commitment to not only their community, but also the world around them. Amina stood proudly among the villagers as they admired their newly planted trees, faces glowing with satisfaction and hope for the future they were creating together. Later that serene evening, the villagers gathered by the stream, sharing stories and dreams as the sun set, casting a warm golden hue over their surroundings. In this peaceful moment, they recognized the power of their collective efforts and the beauty of the journey they had embarked upon together. Amina shared a quiet moment with an elder, listening intently as the elder passed down the wisdom and traditions of their ancestors, both faces reflecting deep respect and connection. The scene then shifted to villagers engaged in traditional crafts, weaving and creating art that honored their rich heritage, their expressions filled with pride and dedication. This passing of knowledge and celebration of culture served as a reminder of their roots, ensuring that the essence of their community would thrive for generations to come. Amina led a group of children in a lively traditional dance, their faces glowing with joy as they followed her spirited movements, embodying the essence of community and celebration. The scene expanded to include villagers joining in, clapping and singing along, the atmosphere vibrant with laughter and unity beneath the bright afternoon sun. This joyous occasion reinforced their collective identity and the bonds that tied them all together. Standing at the edge of a cliff, Amina gazed out at the breathtaking view of their land, encouraging the villagers to dream big and appreciate the beauty of their surroundings. The scene then shifted to villagers gathered around a large map, enthusiastically discussing future projects and plans, their faces brimming with determination and excitement for what lay ahead. This moment captured the spirit of aspiration and collaboration that defined their journey together. Amina led a workshop focused on sustainable farming practices, demonstrating innovative techniques to the eager villagers, their faces illuminated with interest and eagerness to learn. The scene then captured the villagers actively participating in hands-on activities, planting seeds and building garden beds, showcasing their teamwork and commitment to improving their agriculture. This dedication to learning and collaboration highlighted their determination to create a flourishing future for their community. Amina celebrated alongside the villagers as they harvested their first crops, their faces beaming with pride and joy at the successful yield resulting from their hard work. The scene then shifted to a communal gathering, where villagers shared the freshly harvested produce, laughter and conversation filling the air as they enjoyed the fruits of their labor. This moment exemplified not only their individual efforts, but also the strength of their community spirit, reinforcing their bonds further. Amina stood at the front of a bustling community center, addressing the villagers as they brainstormed ideas for new initiatives, their expressions buzzing with excitement and curiosity about the possibilities that lay ahead. The scene then captured small groups of villagers collaborating, sketching plans and passionately discussing their dreams for community projects, showcasing creativity and the power of teamwork. This dynamic atmosphere fostered a sense of hope and inspiration, igniting the collective imagination of the entire community. Amina introduced a new community project, her face brimming with enthusiasm as the villagers listened intently, eager to learn and contribute. The scene then shifted to the villagers gathering materials for the initiative, working side by side in a spirit of collaboration, their smiles reflecting excitement and determination. This shared effort underscored the importance of unity in achieving their common goals, further strengthening the bonds within their community. Amina guided the villagers as they constructed a new community space, her hands demonstrating techniques while the villagers followed her lead, their expressions intensely focused and engaged. The scene then captured the vibrant transformation of the area, with villagers painting murals and decorating the space, laughter and creativity infusing their work. This collaborative effort not only revitalized their surroundings, but also deepened their sense of ownership and pride in their community. Amina stood proudly with the villagers in the newly completed community space, smiles illuminating their faces as they admired the fruits of their hard work and the vibrant decorations surrounding them. The scene then shifted to a lively opening ceremony where villagers gathered to celebrate, music and dancing filling the air with joy and excitement. This festive occasion marked not just the completion of a project, but also the strengthening of community ties that would endure for generations.